What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to another episode of New Era Prep Nightly here on the Bleacher Brothers Sports Network. I'm your host, Christian Proscia. We've got a good episode ahead of us. First, highlighting what we're going to do today. First, we're going to talk all things high school football in South Florida. Y'all know the drill. We're going to start in my hometown of Palm Beach County. Talk about all the games that happened in my area. Make our way up to the 772 areas, and then make our way down to the 954 and 305, Miami-Dade and Broward counties. We're also going to talk about Hurricane Milton, current events. Our It's current events that is going to affect what's going to happen later on in the week. As of right now, Hurricane Milton is a Category 5 storm set to make landfall in the west coast of Florida on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Before we really get started, I do want to send my thoughts and prayers to everybody in the state of Florida, because we are all about to get affected by this storm. I'm here in Boca Raton right now. We've been feeling some weather throughout the day. Had lovely drives through the rain to start my morning as I was driving to FAU Basketball Media Day. I do want to give a bit of a disclaimer, guys. Stay off the roads, especially if it's raining. Somebody almost hydroplaned into me earlier this morning, so it's dangerous out right now. Winds plus rains plus wet roads equals just stay off of them. So that's just my little public service announcement. Make sure you stay off the roads, stay safe, bunker up, be with your family, and make sure you have plenty of water. Like I said, yeah, FAU Basketball Media Day today. It went great. It was good to be able to hear from Coach Jakis and the crew, everybody on the team. New Era Prep, Bleacher Brothers, and FAU Owls Nest team really carried today. And it was great to see the turnout of media that was supporting Owls Hoops as always. Shout out to, like I said, New Era Prep, Bleacher Brothers, and the Owls Nest crew, ESPN West Palm Beach, FAU University Press, Channel 12, and more. If I'm forgetting you, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's good to see that we're all still showing love to our favorite Beach Boys, even if our Beach Boys are a little different than what we saw last year. Finally, at the bottom of the episode, we are going to be joined by Mr. Too Slippery, Mr. Chance Routson, quarterback from Palm Beach Central. Chancey's been a guy that I've wanted to get on the show for a couple weeks now. Schedules have definitely conflicted. Palm Beach Central's practice schedule being one of them, but as soon as I found out that practices were pretty much canceled for the beginning of the week, I hit up Chance and said, "Hey, you got a lot of free time. You want to come on the show?" And he's like, "Hell yeah." So we're going to get Chancey on. We're going to hear about Palm Beach Central's hot streak throughout the middle of the season and more. We're going to talk some ball with one of my favorite kids to work with. So really excited for the bottom part of the episode. But as always, like I said, we are going to start with our Palm Beach County, Treasure Coast area, Broward County, and 305 updates. So this weekend, once again, there was no Thursday games in the area due to the celebration of Rosh Hashanah. All games were played either Friday or Saturday. Speaking of Saturday, how about those Canes, baby? But starting off in Palm Beach County, Atlantic High defeated Treasure Coast 47-9. Another 4-touchdown, 400 total yard performance from quarterback Lincoln Grath. Wide receivers James Jones and Teddy Hoffman were getting in that box multiple times. It's a weekly occurrence for Atlantic. Not really much to talk about at this point because we all know the drill when it comes to the ATL boys. Western versus West Boca. This was a game that I did not expect to go the way it did. Western defeated West Boca off of a 2-point conversion stop in overtime. 28-27 victory for the Western Wildcats. Big win for them. Not pressing any panic buttons or anything with West Boca. They're just going to be just fine. Boca High defeated Royal Palm Beach 9-7. Cardinal Newman defeated Goldman in a game that ended before halftime due to a a light blowing up or something. There was like a power outage or something. But Cardinal Newman defeated Goldman 21-6, including another 2-touchdown performance from Louisville commit running back Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown right now has a lot of things to say. Whether he is the best running back in Palm Beach County or not, he is certainly playing like it. So great day from Jabo and the Crusaders as a whole. Wellington High with the upset over Dr. Garcia High. Wellington defeated Garcia 7-0, with the lone touchdown being from Wellington running back Tyree Pearson right before halftime. 2-interception performance from Wellington DB John Crocker. Big game for him, including a beautiful Odell-esque one-handed interception grab. Big day for Crocker, who was actually coming off of the bench after nursing back an injury, undisclosed injury. But big win for the Welly High Wolverines, now moving to 3-3 on the season. Midland versus Santa Lucius. Like I said, Santa Lucius traveled to Midland, Texas, to face off against Midland, obviously. 56-31, Midland on top. Santa Lucius had a good game. Multiple highlight reel catches out of Jamar Browder, per usual. Landon Earl with a scoop and score defensively, but Midland got the better of the Chiefs. Jupiter High defeated Suncoast 44-13. Another big game for the Jupiter Warriors, who are rolling right now. Palm Beach Central versus Palm Beach Gardens, 48-0 victory, Palm Beach Central. Another 4 total touchdown and 350-yard performance from Mr. Chancey Routson, who, like I said earlier, we're going to speak to a little bit later. 2 touchdowns from Nedrick Bolden, Kamari Williams in that box. 115 and 3 catches, 115 and a score for Preston Parker Jr. Palm Beach Central was on fire. Brian Hall was getting in that backfield a lot, multiple TFLs, per usual for the Central front 7. Dwyer versus Palm Beach Lakes. Dwyer defeated Lakes 35-6. North Broward Prep defeated St. John Paul 35-21. Big bounce back win for Park Vista, 49-0 victory over Olympic Heights. Pahokee defeated Lake Worth 38-0. St. Edwards from the Treasure Coast defeated Boca Christian in a nail biter 36-27. Benjamin defeated Seminole Ridge 49-14. Benjamin features the newest FAU commit offensive lineman, Mr. Landon Rapkowitz. We talked about him a little, but I want to talk about him today because guess what? That boy had a rushing touchdown. That's right. Big man rushing touchdown from Big Orlando. Love to see it. Check out New Era Prep Socials for that video. Beautiful vid by Mr. Ryan Smith. John Carroll defeated Forest Hill 48-8. Jupiter Christian defeated Avant-Garde 56-12 with a 6-touchdown performance from Jupiter Christian's offense. Inlet Grove defeated First Baptist or FBA Academy 26-0. Once again, bye weeks this week included Glade Central, Boynton High, Somerset Canyons, John I. Leonard, Spanish River, St. Andrews, and Berean. 1 second. Yes, I wanted to give a special shout out to, like I said, Jupiter Christian, 6 passing touchdowns from Shea McMillan, one of the more underrated quarterbacks in our area. Big day from Shea. Just wanted to give him and Coach Baz a big shout out. What a win by you guys. 6 touchdowns. Love to see it. Have a day, buddy. Going up to the 772 areas, Vero Beach defeated Booker T. Washington 24-21. Nail biter statement win for Vero. They're still in this. Vero can very easily be the top team in our poll. Find out later this week. Jensen Beach defeated Port St. Lucie 40-0. Fort Pierce Westwood defeated Moorhaven 31-6. John Carroll defeated Forest Hill 48-8, as previously stated. Martin County defeated Palm Bay 22-7. And like I previously stated, Atlantic High defeated Treasure Coast 47-9. But moving on to this to the down south teams. There we go. Lost my train of thought for a second. Brain fart, guys. St. Thomas Aquinas defeated Hollywood Hills 64-0. In that win, Owls commit Brandon Hoke to receiving touchdown day. Have a day, Brando. Miami Central defeated Miami Northwestern 24-17. Big win for the Rock Boys. Nashawn Montgomery got in the end zone to open the day. UF commit hit that little Cam Ward celly, so I got a little problem with that. Nashawn, my boy, I love you. You're my boy. We've known each other for a while now. You know you want to flip that commitment. You know where the real football team is. So flip that commitment, Nay. While you're at it, flip Vernell Brown because Florida's a dumpster fire. Congratulations, you beat a terrible UCF team. Anyway, we all know that Miami was the best football team playing this week. That's besides the point. Chaminade Madonna defeated Monarch 37-8 on Saturday afternoon. Miami Norland with the on-paper upset against Cocoa 33-14. Big win for Miami Norland. Love to see it for our area. Miami Southridge versus Miami Edison 40-8 victory for Southridge. Big win for them. Blanche Ely defeated Plantation 18-16. That was a nail biter. Palmetto defeated South Dade 34-6, and Piper defeated Boyd Anderson 34-12. Like previously stated, big buys this week included Heritage Plantation and Archbishop McCarthy. So, as you probably saw in the title, we got some Hurricane Milton updates. Palm Beach County, Broward County, Miami-Dade County, and the Treasure Coast areas have all released statements over the past couple of hours, basically stating what the plan is as far as what they're going to do for the hurricane. For those that don't know, Hurricane Milton is supposed to make landfall either tomorrow, Tuesday night, or Wednesday early morning in the west coast of Florida, probably the Tampa, St. Petersburg area. Once again, thoughts, prayers, and to everybody that is in the area. Please stay safe. But as far as our area, we should only really get affected by a couple bands. I really hope that things don't turn to where we're getting the eye of the hurricane coming straight at us over the next 12 hours. But as of right now, the plan issued by the school board of Palm Beach County is Tuesday, October 8th, all systems are go as far as school. Kiddos, y'all still got school tomorrow. But aftercare, club meetings, practices, games, everything like that, after school activities, extracurricular activities are canceled for tomorrow, October 8th. If your school gets out at 3:05, everything is done at 3:05. Have a great day and go home. Do your homework. As far as Wednesday, October 9th, and Thursday, October 10th, all school district operated schools and offices will be closed. There is no school Wednesday or Thursday. Hooray! Great day for you kiddos. You get the day off. But all extracurricular activities, once again, that is practices, that is games, that is your chess club, whatever it may be, you're not having it. Thursday, that affects the Thursday slate of games in our area. Majority of those games probably will either be moved to Saturday or they will not happen. Priority will definitely be held for the district matchups. There's a couple district games this week. But as far as those non-con games, I'm going to say non-con because I was talking basketball earlier today, so that's what's flowing in my brain. But as for those non-con games, not really sure what's going to happen. Don't want to say meaningless because every game matters, but not really sure what's going to happen with those. It's going to be at the whim of every of every school's athletic directors and principals and coaches as far as what they plan on doing. For Friday, things should be going back to normal. As of right now, 7:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, October 7th, you're going to have school and you're going to have games on Fridays or on this Friday. This is for, once again, the Treasure Coast all the way down to Dade County. As far as everything north or west, I have no clue. That is not my wheelhouse. This is not what I'm covering. But as of right now, enjoy your couple days off on Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll see you at school and on the field on Friday. So you may be asking, Christian, what's FAU doing? Basically the same thing as you guys. All things are getting shut down tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. for some reason. No school on Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe no school Friday. We're going to try to milk this one out. But like I said, I got school tomorrow, and my teachers have already sent Zoom links. Guess what? And this is my PSA to my teachers. I'm not going. So yep, I'm enjoying my day off. I'll make sure to get my homework in, but I'm not going to be attending the Zoom class. Sorry, not sorry. So I just wanted to put that on air before somebody, and I'm sure I'm gonna get a call from my dad during the break of, you stupid, you better be in class tomorrow. Nope, not joining. But that is the updates for Palm Beach County, Treasure Coast, Miami-Dade, and Broward counties as far as what happened this weekend, game-wise, football game-wise, and what is happening with Hurricane Milton. As you guys can see on the little scroll ticker, I put, once again, what's going to happen for this week, really condensed versions of it. But we are going to take a quick little DJ break. I'm gonna get on those turntables, play a little bit of music. When we come back, I'm gonna be joined with Palm Beach Central quarterback Mr. Chance Routson, where we're gonna talk some ball. Stay tuned for more. We will be right back. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to New Era Prep Nightly here on the Bleacher Brothers Sports Network. Sorry, I'm just gonna try to adjust these boxes a little. It's my OCD's kicking. Whoa, where did we go? There we go. All right, we're back. I'm joined here with Palm Beach Central quarterback Mr. Chance Routson. Chancey, how's it going, my friend?
It's going good. We just got out of practice, just got home, so we're having a good Monday.
Happy Monday, indeed. How was practice today, my friend?
It was good. We're going over stuff for late, installing some new things, going over some new things, some new blocking assignments, routes, run plays, stuff like that. So just new installs today, getting them right, getting them ready for I guess Saturday now.
The game got moved to Saturday officially.
I mean that's just what we're hearing. So
All
yeah.
right. I'm gonna try to send somebody out there. I'm gonna be at the FAU game. But gotta rep the boys. But I want to talk a little bit about. We're gonna talk about how we got to where we are today and where we're gonna move, where we're gonna go from the future. You ready, my boy?
So I'm ready.
All right. So starting off your career at Boca High, early on in your career, you experienced a lot of success. You won a district championship and a playoff win. With a little bit of reflection, a couple months later, what has been the most valuable lessons that you learned at Boca High?
I mean, Boca High, there was great students. It was great team, great people around the Boca High team, coaches, staff wise, and stuff. So it was a great experience there. It was a great experience starting up there and getting my name out and getting the stats and the film and stuff to be the player who I want to be. So I give most of my success to those guys down there. And Coach Sav was a great coach, and he helped build me as a player, but not only as a player, I would say as a man too, just helping, being a part of a kid's dream in a way of getting to the place that he wants to be later in life. And obviously, it's playing D1 and the highest level of football I could play at, whatever, regardless to what that level is. But he did a big part in helping that, and as well as the players and the guys over there. So I give Boca big thanks for me being who I am as of right now.
You spoke a little bit about like getting the stats and getting the film. You definitely got those stats. 2,800 total yards, 25 total touchdowns in your first year as a starter. I've said it for years. Your style of play reminds me of Josh Allen, where it's get yards by any means necessary, air that ball out, but also kill somebody with your legs.
Yeah.
For you as a quarterback, can we talk about your mindset going into games where you're able to show off that dual threat ability, but you still keep the main thing, and you know how to air that ball out?
Yeah, I mean, Josh Allen is a big, or not probably the biggest uh, quarterback or mentor or somebody I would look up to in a way, him and Lamar Jackson, Justin Fields, and those guys. So he's a big one that I watch, and just following his game, not only on the field, but also off the field with the way he acts. You never see him getting into any trouble. You never see him really anything bad around his name in the media or anything like that. So I think being a good quarterback on the field is also being a good quarterback off the field, and keeping the guys level headed is a big thing. And trusting you. It's all about trust. It's a big trust game. Football is one of the only team sports that you can't be a selfish player in, and you got to be a team. So if you got a lot of trust in that O line and you got a lot of trust on that offense just as a whole, I feel like you guys would definitely work together.
Something that I once again, one of the other things, because I've seen you play since you were a true freshman in that spring game against Wellington. I know you still like to hang that game over Mattis's head. But that game, as a true or as a freshman, you in your first game commanded that offense in a way that I've never seen somebody so young do. Can we talk about just how your confidence that you walk up to the line of scrimmage or under center every play and just being able to command the other 10 guys on the field?
Yeah, the quarterback is the commander. He's like the sergeant of the offense. So you can have the joking around and playing times, but you got to have the times where you know when to lock in, and you know when to get the guys locked in, how to get them locked in. And I feel like as a quarterback, the ball's in your hands every play, regardless run or pass. The ball's in your hands. So if something happens or something doesn't go right, you have to be the one to make a play. And I feel like you can't really be non-confident in the backfield because if you're not confident with the ball in your hands, you're gonna make a mistake. You're gonna slip up. So I think the confidence comes from repetition and it comes from the work you put in over the off season. So uh, I think that's really where it comes from, and like the guys around me and stuff like that. So I think we all got that little swagger to us that nobody's better than us in front of us.
And there's a lot of swagger with this Palm Beach Central team, and it stems from the top, especially with your offensive coordinator, Coach Jeff. Um, if anybody's ever been to a Palm Beach Central football game, you see Coach Jeff having the time of his life, especially during pregame, dancing, making sure everybody's set, especially the receivers.
Oh yeah.
He's been really. It seems like your development has really blown up over the past couple weeks. And your production since him being appointed offensive coordinator. Can you talk about Coach Jeff's offense a bit and like how you've seen yourself really grow in it?
Yeah, I feel like since I got to Central, I've grown as a player, not just physically, but also mentally and just the IQ level of the game. And I feel like Coach Godfrey and Coach Jeff and Coach Thompson really helped with that. Coach Jeff at OC, I feel like it helped us a lot more. Just I think honestly, I don't really think that there was any problems with the OCs just earlier in the year and the play calling and stuff. I really just think it was execution, playing wise and player wise. So I feel like the more we just got comfortable together and the more we just grew together as a team and realized that it is not one man for them all. It's we all got to have each other's back. So I feel like Coach Jeff just did a good job with keep pushing that, and also the play calling. I mean, I'm not a pocket quarterback like really I would say Central's used to, but I'm more the guy that will I want to make a play. I want to be on my feet. I want to keep the defense on their toes, and they don't know what I'm going to do. So I feel like once we also started getting those rollout plays, get me out the pocket, stretch the defense, I feel like the defense doesn't really know what's coming. I feel like Jeff did a good job with pulling those type of plays out these last couple games and keeping the defense on their toes.
And then you certainly have been a your offense is the nightmare for defenses, especially recently. 4 or 5 touchdown games pretty much every Friday for you guys at Central. Um, Having the elite receiver or having the elite offensive core that you guys have at Central with guys like Nedrick, Kamari Babo, and PJ, as well as Drew in the backfield, Mattis at tight end. You guys have weapons everywhere. As
Yeah.
the quarterback, does it reassure you to know, hey, I have guys that can make the play. I just got to get that ball to them?
100%. I feel like it's a little bit of a step down from what I was used to my first 2 years. Or I mean a step up in a way where I wouldn't really have to I would say put the team on my back in a way because I always trust the guys around me, but I would say that uh it just makes the job a little easier just knowing that the guys around me could do it all. They could carry the load for me. So just driving back in the pocket and just thinking about being a quarterback, like you said earlier, deciding when to throw the ball, when to run the ball. So I feel like being around those guys and just having them to dump the ball off to and have them go make a play, I feel like it's helped a lot.
And then this spring, recruiting really blew up for you. You received your first couple offers: FAU, UMass, and Georgia State. Still being younger in your recruiting process, you're only a junior. How have you seen yourself start to mature in a sense of balancing school, football, college recruiting, having a life, all of that together?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it really is just part of my life. Like, my life is football. So, I mean, if there wasn't for football, I don't know who I'd be today. So, I'm glad that it's here. But coming from a football family, it's really just been my life since I've been born, honestly. It's just something that we eat, sleep, and bread. So, I mean, it's always been something that is a little challenging, obviously, balancing out all the things. But like I think if you follow the rules, like it's called student athlete, you become a student first, athlete second. I feel like you'll definitely be good, and you'll definitely be able to handle your own.
Nerd. Over yeah, there we go. I finally got you to smile a little. There we go. It's not serious. You know me. We don't take anything. We know when to have fun, but we know how to lock in, like you said.
No, no, I got you.
We can have fun tonight. It's all right. But over the past couple years, so from that Wellington spring game to today preparing for Palm Beach Lakes on
Yeah.
presumably Saturday, How have you seen yourself grow and develop both as a leader but also as a man?
I think just maturing, just as time goes on, just age wise, I feel like just helps you grow as a leader and as a man as well. I think that uh, like just the things you go through in life is not always football. I feel like the things you go through in life outside of football, whether if it involves your coaches, involves your family, involves whoever it is, I feel like those are really the key moments that mature you as a leader, that set you apart from everybody else. So I would just give it to those, honestly.
And then I do want to piggyback with a family question. Family, because I've known you for a while now, family has always been one of your biggest motivators. If you look into the stands at every game, your dad and your grandpa are sitting in there, dang near front row. What does that mean to you to be able to see the closest people in your life supporting you every week?
I mean, it means a lot, honestly, just all the time and effort, and especially the money that they put into me becoming who I am today. It means a lot. You never know when those moments aren't going to always be here. You never know when the last time is. So you always want to take those for granted.
And then I do want to piggyback again off of that. Being obviously you take hits no matter what in this game you take hits no matter what.
Mm.
When you get laid out, I hope not, you're pretty good at sliding, but if you get your bell rung and you're on that ground, what gets you back up?
Honestly, just the guys around you, and just a thought for me, just that you can't let anybody see you down. In a way, you can't let anybody see you hurt. Can't let anybody see you down. Whether that's the team across from you, uh, the team you're on, or just the guys in the stands that you don't know are watching. College coach wise, I mean, you never want to see anybody uh, really know your weaknesses. So I would say that that's a big part. But the guys on the field that I'm rocking with too, it just I wouldn't want to let them down either. All the time and work that we put in, uh, no reason to sit on that ground. You got to get up, go make a play, go fight for them. They're fighting for you. So definitely a team.
And then we spoke a lot about your dual threat ability, but I do want to put a number out here. You run what, 22 miles an hour the other day?
It's like 20. I think it
22
was like
miles.
21-7 or something like that.
All right, we're rounding it up. 22 miles an hour the other day. My Caucasian brother, what was that speed training like once you got to Palm Beach Central? You got a track centered team because Coach Jeff is the head track coach. Coach
Mm.
K is a big speed guy, but
Yeah.
being able to have like how have you seen your explosiveness as a runner really improve too?
I mean, Coach K he's a very good speed coach, and we did work out with track a little bit over the off season. I went out there, me, Babo, and PJ, and Nedrick, and all of us went out to track, so that helped a little bit. But Coach K is very good with like the dynamic movements we do, the lateral movement, just getting us loose. We're always hitting lower leg or lower body, no matter the day. So he's always giving us warm and explosive, and the time under tension stuff that he makes us do that helps a lot. But I feel like me wise, I think a big thing I talked to coaches like Coach Cap at Syracuse last offseason, a big thing like scrambling wise for me was working on my change of direction. So I feel like that has gotten a lot better this year, not just from working on it, I mean, on the field and stuff, but a big part of me working on it was actually playing receiver throughout the offseason and working out with Babo and Wade and them at receiver and playing 7-on-7 tournaments at receiver. So that helped a lot with my change of direction scrambling wise. So Coach K and receiving over the offseason has definitely helped me.
Yeah, and I do want to point out from those 7-on-7 days, we'll take things back to that one day at Spanish River Park. Just want to let everybody know that I absolutely routed Chance up.
No,
He's not pulling up the video of me
I can
slipping and
pull
falling.
videos up.
Nope, we're good. We're good. But now moving things over about your skill set, because like we spoke about, you're a dual threat guy that's able to air the ball out 40, 50 yards with a flick of the wrist. That's the name of the game for modern college quarterbacks is being a dog in the pocket, but being able to use your legs and make a play. How have you seen yourself really start to like show college coaches during your recruiting process of, hey, this is what modern football looks like, and I'm 6'2", can run 22 miles an hour, 45 yards off of a back foot throw. I'm what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's the thing for me right now is just getting my name out there and getting in front of the eyes. I went on a big college camp tour, just me and my dad this last off season, and went all throughout North Carolina and then up to Ohio State and stuff, just getting in front of the eyes. So, that's the biggest thing for me right now. I feel like there's, I'm not trying to start any controversy or say anything like that, but just confidence wise, just like we were talking about earlier, I feel like there is no better quarterback, and honestly, like film wise, stats wise, anything like that, I feel like there's no other better quarterback. So getting the college coaches to realize that and realizing what I could do just on any given Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I feel like is the motto for me right now. So
And then I do want, this is a question I love asking. If you close your eyes, you can close your eyes if you want. If you take yourself to the Pompano Eagles days, little Chance Routson, you, Brandon Hoke, Teddy Hoffman, all playing back in the day. But
yeah.
back in those days, if you can time travel back then and tell him one piece of advice, what would it be?
Probably stay just like we were talking about again. Just stay confident. I mean, earlier in my, I wouldn't say career yet, but early in my time playing football, I wasn't as confident, especially the little league times. I think just seeing success around you that isn't your success and seeing people strive and it's not you striving, I feel like that could take a toll on a player and just take a toll on anybody really in any uh, general part of life. I feel like if they see something like that, then it could lower your confidence a little bit. So freshman year, when you see these guys getting these offers and stuff like that, and you're not, you're like, why me? And I feel like you can never really ask why because there's always a reason for everything. So I would say honestly, just keep your head up, and everybody's got their own path. Everybody's path is different. So it would definitely be keep your head up, stay confident.
My final question, and this is my favorite question to ask somebody affiliated with Palm Beach Central.
Uh-oh.
Palm Beach Central is known for those touchdown sellies. You guys everybody's got the dances, everybody's got the handshakes. You even busted out the Cam Ward that one time. What can we expect on Saturday? Is there any sellies cooking up?
I don't know. There might be. I know there's a couple on the receiving core that are on defense. I was Kodak bopping last game. I don't know if you saw any videos, but I was Kodak bopping last game. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to get some ideas or start thinking.
I was about to say, I'm waiting for the one day where we can hit the Tyreek Hill and K Fitz. You do a backflip, I'll do the video or whatever. But hey, Chancey, I do want to thank you so much for your time. Thank you for hopping on the show.
Yeah.
You're free to go get dinner now. I know you're a hungry boy. You'll probably get some Chipotle knowing you. But I do want to thank you again so much for hopping on the show, buddy.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Chrissy.
Oh, easy. Don't call me Chrissy on stream. Have a good
All
night,
right.
buddy. I'll catch you.
See you.
There we have it, everybody. That is Chance Routson, quarterback from Palm Beach Central. He's a little too comfortable with me from the 7-on-7 days. So I call him Chancey. He calls me Chrissy. If anybody else does it, you get yelled at. Not the worst nickname I got called on the 7-on-7 circuit. And no, Jamar, you are not getting on this show. But we are winding down here with our time on New Era Prep Nightly on the Bleacher Brothers Sports Network. If you're just tuning in, which everybody keep piling into the show. I've seen the view count definitely start to tick up as the night goes on. I do appreciate once again all the love and the support that you guys have shown to this show because this is for kids like Chance. This is for kids like Lincoln, Teddy, all those guys that you see on Friday nights. You guys are the reason that I do this. I do this to help you guys achieve your dreams. The biggest my heart will ever get is seeing my guys on signing day and seeing them on their senior nights. And senior nights are closing in rapidly because the season is nearing an end. depending on what games I go to, I'm going to need to bring a box of tissues because I've known some of these kids since they were in sixth grade and now they're seniors. So being able to be a part of their journey, that's why I do it. I do it for you guys to help you guys get to the next level because your career isn't over. So, some of you guys, your career may be over at the last of your high school snaps, your last of your college snaps, or the last of your NFL snaps. Um, but I don't care about that. I care about how you develop as a person, not as a football player. But I do love them. I do love watching y'all ball. For those that missed the beginning of the episode, we talked everything what happened this weekend as far as high school football in our area. We also spoke on the current impact of Hurricane Milton on um, what's to come with the high school games this week. Excuse me. Reminder for the high school kids: school tomorrow, yes. Practice, no. Wednesday, Thursday, school, no. Games, practice, no. Friday, all business as usual is what is projected to happen. The tricky thing with hurricanes, as everybody knows, is they are unpredictable. So we really don't know. I have something in my eye, guys. I'm sorry. Um, Kicking things over to the bottom of the hour, you just missed Mr. Chance Routson. Rewatch that interview. Great kid, great football player, great family, and he's going to keep doing amazing things. But I do want to once again thank everybody for your time. Thank you for watching the show. I hope everybody has a great remainder of your night. I hope everybody stays safe, stay off the roads, be with your family. If you are in a area that is being highly recommended to evacuate, evacuate. Don't think about it. Pack your things, pack your loved ones, pets, find China, get on out of there. I would rather it's better to spend a little money on a hotel than it is to be on the wrong side of a hurricane. So once again, everybody, thoughts, prayers, please stay safe. For New Era Prep and Bleacher Brothers, I'm Christian Proscia. I hope you have a great rest of your night, everybody. Have a good one.